This is part 2 of a series on HIV and AIDS. Now, more than 25 million people have died from AIDS since 1981. Africa itself has 12 million AIDS orphans at this time. Young people between the ages of 15 and 24 years of age account for over half of all the new HIV infections worldwide. 6,000 young people become infected each day with HIV. 6.5 million people in developing countries need life-saving AIDS drugs. Only 1.3 million are receiving them. Here in the United States, approximately 40,000 individuals become infected with HIV. AIDS is the leading killer in African American women between the ages of 25 and 34. AIDS is the second leading cause of death in African American men between the ages of 35 and 45. HIV and AIDS disproportionately affect our minorities. African Americans being number 1, Hispanics, Latinos being number 2, gay, bisexual, and women. Now globally, we know that 85% of HIV transmission is heterosexual. Here in the United States, approximately 1/3 of all the new diagnoses appear to be heterosexual. Male-to-male transmission, however, accounts for 50% of all the new cases. IV drug use accounts for the remainder of the cases. Infections in women account for 42% worldwide. Transmission occurs through unprotected sex. Sex either anally, orally, or vaginally. We know if we share needles, we increase our risk. Mother to child, during pregnancy, during delivery, during breastfeeding. Use of infected blood products, blood transfusions. HIV can actually spread in the healthcare setting, accidental needle sticks, or contact with contaminated fluids. Individuals who have STIs, who have chlamydia, who have gonorrhea, are more susceptible to the HIV virus. Now let's talk a little bit about the myths. It is not possible to contract HIV from an insect or animal bite, from touching or hugging somebody or shaking their hand, from toilet seats, from eating foods prepared by someone who has HIV. In Africa, they believe that if they have sex with a virgin, it can cure them. A myth. Social kissing, kissing someone on the cheek or hugging them. Again, this cannot result in contracting HIV. There are various stages of HIV. Primary stage or stage 1, people present with flu-like syndromes. They may have a fever, a headache, enlarged or swollen lymph nodes. It may last 2 to 4 weeks. If they do HIV test during this time, it is actually negative. However, they are very, very infectious during this period. And unfortunately, the majority of cases are frequently missed by your physicians. Seroconversion. It actually takes about 3 months before you convert from HIV negative to HIV positive. In some cases, it may take up to 6 months to develop antibodies. Stage 2. This usually lasts about an average of 10 to 11 years in adults, 2 years in children who are born with HIV. These individuals are usually free of any major symptoms. They may have swollen glands, weight loss, maybe only 10%. They may have zoster or shingles and recurrent sinus infections. Individuals remain infectious, and during this stage, the HIV test will be positive. And we usually do a viral load at this time. Your viral load should be 100,000 or less.